Hello friends, welcome to a new episode of STRATINDIA, where we regularly update our viewers about the Indian defense news and associated countries around the world. The Defense Acquisition Council of India has finally approved a deal to acquire 31 number of Predators as well as Sea Guardian drones from the United States of America. The Indian Navy will get 15 number of these drones and the rest will be shared by Indian Airforce and Indian Army. The acquisition proposal will now undergo a procedure and subsequently require clearances from the Cabinet Committee on Security headed by the Prime Minister. India currently has 2 Sea Guardian drones that were leased from General Atomics and have been assisting the Navy in keeping track on the activities in the Indian Ocean region. The 2 leased drones are continuously monitoring the Chinese activities in the Indian Ocean, including the movement of Chinese research vessels and anti-piracy escort force. The Indian Navy is satisfied with the performance of the Sea Guardian drones and extended the lease period for 2 more years, since both the assets are operating from 2020 for maritime domain surveillance. Indian Army had faced the problems of real-time surveillance during LSC standoff and had to deploy naval assets in the LSC for monitoring. Given the endurance of these drones, the Sea Guardians provide a real-time domain awareness from the eastern board of Africa and Gulf of Aden to the Sunanda Straits in Indonesia and beyond. These leased drones were also used to survey the Chinese build-up along the LSC after the May 2020 aggression by the PLA in eastern Ladakh. The leased Sea Guardians, used liberally by the Indian Navy across a spectrum of operations over land and sea, served to validate and confirm the Indian military's requirement of the drones. Indian military tensions with China that began in mid-2020 played a major role, making the Sea Guardians and Predators procurement essential, culminating in the deal that's now ready to be signed. The Sea Guardian UAV has an endurance of 40 hours and a range of 6,000 nautical miles, which is suitable for monitoring the entire Indian Ocean in real times at a reduced cost of operation. The Indian Navy is already using the P-8I for carrying out anti-submarine warfare and surveillance. Induction of Sea Guardian drones will further strengthen the Navy's maritime reconnaissance activities along with P-8I. With these drones, the Navy will be in a position to further expand its monitoring of the IOR and carry out surveillance of its coastal boundaries and assets. Once the Sea Guardians joins the Navy, they will fly in sync with the P-8I and the MH-60 Romeo helicopters. Since all these platforms are from US, and both India and US have signed the Communication Compatibility and Security Agreement Act for encrypted communications, the capabilities of these platforms will improve, and this will take the interoperability between these platforms to the next level.
Pick up anything from shipping vessels or anything as small as 10 foot. We can.
Thanks for watching the video. Do not forget to subscribe our channel and write your views and suggestions in the comments box. Jai Hind.